I don't know how my mic got muted. I am so sorry, but for some reason my mic got muted. Is it working now? Please tell me. Freaking audio. I know there's a delay too, but I don't know how I would have killed my audio. I'm just, when you took yourself off the screen. Oh, okay. I am so sorry. Well, I will have to go back and edit this video what's after it processes. So like tomorrow, I'll have to go back and edit and just keep my face there, because I don't think, let's see. Yeah, it wants to remove the audio if I do that. Pooey. Okay, well then you get to see my face. I apologize. We're going to start over. We're going to start over because clearly that was a big old fail. All right. I had only done a couple of things here. We're going to go back. Oops, go back to like that. So this is what an OA sheet looks like. You're going to get it emailed to you via a link, and it's going to come as a shared Google spreadsheet. Now, this sheet is 4 years old, maybe, no, more than 4 years old, less than 4 years old, 3 years old. I can't count. Oh my God. So it's very old is my point. So I don't anticipate finding anything good on here, but I want to walk you through what I look for and all of that good stuff. So the two sheets that I have put my name to for affiliate links and have checked out myself is Jessica Hill's e-commerce empowerment OA list. One of them, I can't remember which one. I think she's got a couple now. And FBA Insiders buy sheet. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm currently on those sheets or that they're not going to have bad buys on those sheets at all, that they're perfect. No online arbitrage sheet is going to be perfect. So you need to understand that for sure. What they're doing, and it helps to understand how they do this. So what they do is they hire a virtual assistant, and they train that virtual assistant, and they put together these sheets, and that virtual assistant is going to go run reports on tactical arbitrage. Now, or helium, whatever, some sort of third-party system that's going to control the internet and find fines. And that VA is going to know how and what to put into the system to get the leads they want. So your sheet should have a lot of parameters to it. They're going to say, it's in this category. It's going to have this minimum price or this minimum profit, and it's going to have at least this minimum ROI. So like this beauty sheet from eons ago, I don't remember what the parameters were, but it was something like 10 leads a day in the beauty and personal health category, minimum $3 profit per item, and a minimum of 30% ROI. So they're going to have those parameters, and you should know those parameters up front when you are buying the list. Now, you're going to get emailed this list, and I compiled, or this list compiled, so every day it was added to 10, and then I think at the end of the week it started a new sheet. Sometimes you'll get a daily sheet. I always take those lists, and first thing I do is I copy and paste them into my own thing, because if I ever leave the list, I want to have all of that data that I have paid for. So I copy it over, and then that way I can make any changes, notes, etc., and have it for myself and work off my own sheet. Because if I change something or I want to log how much I bought or when I bought something, I want to have all those notes available to me. Okay, now let's see here. The other thing I want to say is I also go through and get this so that I can see it on one thing, because I hate scrolling over. I really hate scrolling over. I want to get everything. So a lot of times I have to kind of format it up a little bit. Reduce some columns. Like, I don't really care if that column is smaller, etc. So now I've got everything on one visual, and I'm not scrolling back left and right. The comments over here are feedback from people who have bought this sheet, and that's how this sheet worked. With the last sheet I bought, which was Jessica Hill's, I believe I just emailed any feedback, and then that went out to the group. So you want to do feedback. That helps you out in the long run, because that feedback allows the VA to learn from their mistakes and makes them a better person sourcing. If you are looking to go and do your own VA, You want to make sure you have that communication and point out what they missed, whether it was the wrong pack size or the wrong quantity, etc., so that they learn and don't make that mistake again, right? So every morning I would get the sheet. When I'm on a sheet, I'm not on a sheet right now. I'm debating going back on a sheet or not. But you get this sheet and you're going to start going through it. So we're just going to pretend this is the 17th of September and we now have these items added here. You don't really need to zoom in. There's nothing really to look. The ROI and the profit margin should be something that I'm interested in. Obviously, going after something that I get $26 of profit per item over $3 a profit item, maybe I want to source that first. You can source in whatever priority you want, but I'm going to look at everything every day. So it doesn't matter to me which ones I look at first. I have had no better luck prioritizing my searching. So even if I search by top ROI or a top profit, sometimes the smaller items are much better than the bigger items. So I haven't had I have no priority on that. The other thing that these sheets are really great for is expanding your knowledge on where to shop from and how people are making a profit doing that. So if you look at this, you've got Ulta right here. You've got iHerb, you've got Walgreens. So if you're wanting to make your own list on where to shop from, these are great to give you inspiration on what stores they are looking at and what coupons and deals they're running. So on Walgreens, you can see here that they are doing buy one, get one free, or buy one, get one 50% off. So that's kind of, good to know that a lot of times I'll see other people source at stores and I'm going, how the heck do they make anything profitable off of that? And it's clearly because I don't know how to stack the coupons for that store and make it worth my while, or I'm not looking at the clearance runs or the deal calendar. So on Ulta, they've got some buy one, get ones too. Those are very important to note because that usually is what makes the item profitable or not. I got to get some coffee here. I love coffee in the morning. So I've opened up my sheet in the morning. I'm not really going to care about these numbers over here necessarily. They should all be within the parameters. This is all filled in with the report that they run off of whatever TA, whatnot. This is what I do. So I now highlight the shop URL and the Amazon URL, and I'm going to right click, and I'm just going to hit open links. And that's gonna kill my computer for a minute. It's going to take a few seconds to load everything. And since this is so old, we're going to get probably a lot of this. Sorry, we couldn't find that page. I hope we get something from this. I'm really hoping that I didn't pre-do and open things up to see if they worked or not, but a couple of things should work. Anyhow, you'll get the idea. So you're going to open up all the links. When you do it like that and you highlight both of these and you open, you're going to get the shop URL, then the Amazon, then the shop, then the Amazon, then the shop, then the Amazon. And we're going to go through, and what I'm looking for just briefly is, first up, does the item match up? Second, is it in stock? Because unfortunately, I'm on the West Coast, and a lot of the sourcing and sheets that I've been on have had a lot of East Coast people. And by the time I get to it, it's out of stock. So keep things like that in mind, because if you're on an OA list that's finding great things, but you can never get them, you may want to find a different list to share. All right. I don't want to. Oh, my Ratukin's going to bug me here, but that's okay. I got a lot of pop-ups and third-party things that are running on my computer. So we're going to kill anything that's not found right away, but you can see kind of what they are. So this would have been a two-faced palette from Ulta. This is no longer available. It would have been a Nature Made digestive probiotic, currently unavailable. When I'm seeing things like that on Amazon, this is a great way to start looking at things more in depth. So the number one question I get with these OA lists is, do I recommend them? Depends what you are using them for. If you are using them to expand your knowledge on where to source and how to source, absolutely, sure. You should try it out, at least for a month. See what they're about expand your knowledge. You're going to learn something. And really, they're usually only like $100 a month. For $100, that's a really good lesson. You're going to definitely get the value out of that, paid subscription for a month. If you are using it just to find good buys off of these URLs right here, no. You're going to tank your money. You're going to have too many price wars, tanking prices. You're going to lose money. Trust me, I know. I did it. I would open them up and I'd go and I'd look and I'd see, what was for sale, and it wasn't matching up, or I'd find a good one and then I'd buy it and then the price would tank and I'd get very pissed off. Okay, so this one right here, it says digestive probiotics, blah, blah, blah. Not currently available. It wasn't available on that site. What I use the sheets for is to find what to source outside of the sheet. You want to use the sheet as a bouncing off point to go find other things. So this right here tells me that it's not on Amazon. So why is it not on Amazon? And should I be looking for it when I'm outsourcing? You're going to go down to your Keep a Chart. That should be integrated. And we can go look at the year. Looks like it was last in stock a while ago. We've got some prices here. And I like to look at this right here, see what else is available, because sometimes the single's not available, but you'll have a 2-pack that's available down here. So you'll want to keep an eye out for that. And same here. So we've got these digestive probiotics down here for $27. I also scroll through just making sure that it's a good listing, that the title matches the picture, matches the description, matches what customers are saying it is. You want to make sure it's a good listing. Currently unavailable. We've got some question and answers here like this. The photo says the package is a 30 count. Description says 60. Which is it? So, you want to make sure that all lines up and that the stars are fairly good. If you come down here and you see a whole bunch of like 1 stars and that this is really crummy, you want to stay away from that as well. Okay, so if we have kind of seen if it's good, it's not available anymore, what I like to do is copy, let's see here, we'll just copy this type of thing, and we're just going to go over and we're going to search for it. We're going to see where it's available. So it looks like it's available on Target for $15, $15.99, and we've got a Safeway here. So I have found the product on a different website, and depending on which website it is, you can then look for coupons and things like that to try and find a source. The other thing was this, I think it was this blue one. If we go back over, click on this blue one really quick. Balance, daily balance. I kind of go off visual myself when sourcing. It's not quite a good match up here, but I may be looking for that one. So now I've got some leads on this Nature Made Daily Balance Digestive Probiotic. Now, probiotics have had some issues with them recently, with FDA coming down wanting some more paperwork. So that's probably why why there's not a whole bunch of sellers on them. But, you get the idea. Whatever you're looking at, go and look at the offshoots. So one of the other things I do is look at who is selling this. We got Hoop Court Company. Hoop Court Company. My goodness. And you can go to their website and see what are they selling? What other items are they doing? So they are selling this Nature Made iron pills. So we could click on that. I know I've seen that at different stores. We've got a $19.99 buy price. Let's see here. What's the count? We've got 180 count. Same thing. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to throw it over in just to Google and see where it's at. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they could be getting this at Walmart for $4.88 a piece, and they are selling it on Amazon. You got to keep track of your tabs here for $19.99. Now, that's pretty bad, or pretty good. $4 or $5 into $20, that is a possible lead that you're going to want to go through and look at a little bit more. You're going to want to make sure that the count size is correct. Everything is correct and lined up and good to go. Once you have lined up everything and you've checked everything to the nth degree, that's when you're going to start making your purchases. So it's a lot of research. Let's go through some of the other finds here. I'm going to kill all the Nature Maids. Start a little bit fresh here. There we go. We've got some fine nutrient B12 off of Walgreens, and see what it's going for over here. $17. $17 over there, $14.99 over here. But it's a buy one, get one. Get your calculator handy. We've got $14.99. I mean, you should be able to do this in your head. $7.49 over here, and it's going for $17.36. We can click on that. See if anybody is prime. We want to compare prime prices to what we want to do. Doesn't look like anybody's selling it prime. I don't see any of that. If we wanted to, let's see here, where did I put it? Yeah. All right. We're going to copy the ASIN, which is up here in the URL, and we're going to put it over into a calculator. A lot of times I'll use my inventory lab for this, but my inventory lab has a whole bunch of information in it, so I can't share that with you today, but I just went to Profit Gurus, and it's going to show me things right there. Number of sellers. I haven't worked with this a whole lot, but sale price, if we bump this up because there's no FBA sellers, and we did the cost, what was our cost of goods? We'll just say $7.50. And shipping to Amazon, I usually estimate 50 cents. If we calculate it there, we've got an ROI of 75%, net profit of $5.60. So I'm spending $7.50 to make $5.67. So that would be a good find that we would want to double, triple check. Make sure you can sell it. Take the ASIN, go to add a product, make sure you can sell the item first. I've done that before. There are so many things that could go wrong. Just like sourcing out in the wild, online sourcing is no different. You need to check to make sure you can sell it. You want to look at the amount of sellers on there. You want to look at the price. You want to look at the Keepa history. There's a lot of things going on. So if we come down here and look at Keepa, we can look at the drops. Where is sales rank? Yeah. So sales rank is going between 128,000 in household all the way up to 342,000. But it looks like not a whole lot of people are in stock. So it comes in and out of stock. We can go back a little bit more in time. We can go back a year. We can go back several years. So if you want to try this out, let's say everything checked out. You can't find any faults. It's an amazing buy. It's great. You're going to make $5 a bottle. You're going to buy a whole bunch. That's when you're going to add some to your cart for Walgreens. And, oops, I went on calcium, not B12. You're going to add some to your cart. And this is where I would suggest starting off with since this is a buy one, get one free, you would want to do it in multiples of 2. I would start off buying maybe 4 of this item, honestly. So I'm $30 into this buy. I've got 4 to test out. I should make $20 off of this order if everything went right? And say I get this item into my office and then I find something drastically wrong. The price has tanked. I can't sell it. At least I don't have too many items that I can't either return it to the store or flip it over on eBay and get my capital back. I would not want to buy a whole bunch of anything off the top. When I'm doing these OA lists, I usually start off with a very conservative buy of between 2 to 10 of the item, depending on how much capital it is and how good I like the listing, etc. Then I'm going to have to actually get the item in. So there's a lot that can go wrong there. I've had things shipped to me broken. Maybe the bottle is expired or it's got a different label. Different count size. I've had so many things go wrong. It is absolutely crazy. Do not spend all your capital on one amazing buy. You want to spread out here, folks. Spread out. So this one was actually a pretty good buy. I don't really get into vitamins too much, and since that FDA stuff has come down recently, I'm not going to pursue that today. And this is another vitamin. It doesn't really matter what the product is. The idea behind sourcing is going to be the same. So we've got this one, no deals. Online and store prices may vary. What is also great about this is if you are looking at these buy lists, it will help you when you're outsourcing for reals too. When you're outsourcing in the wild, you may come, see this type of brand pop up over and over and over. Well, if you're out in the wild and you see it on clearance or on a good sale, you're going to want to go and scan that in the store too. So here's a terrible one. We've got $8.99 there. It's on Amazon for $8.99. So pretty awful. This one's no longer available, but it was an infusion everyday energy drink. Not available, but this was Meyer's cleaning formula. I have sold a lot of Meyer's stuff over the years. It's been really great. And if you can find a scent that is not available anymore, oh my goodness, you can really clean up. So again, if we want to find other things going on with this, I'm going to copy the title. And I'm going to look down here. Look, we've got a 3-pack. There's a bundle option for you right there if you can find it. We've got other bundles down here that people have made. And some people say that bundles is really only if you're using like different products and grouping them up. To me, a bundle is anything more than just one of the item, any more than a single. But I just wanted to go over that verbiage so you all don't get confused. We've got, what is this? Honeysuckle scent, which is actually really good. I like that scent. Somebody's put a 3-pack together. We've got a 2-pack of cleaner soap here. Molly's. I have not dealt with Molly's, but that might be a new brand for me. Might want to see if I can sell that brand and where they're sourcing it from. We've got, what is this? Geranium scent. And I'm also looking at the prices. So geranium's $12. Not really that great. This one is $17.76 for a 2-pack. That one interests me because of the price. And these 2-packs are pretty easy to put together and ship. Drink coffee here. We've got some more multi-packs down here. You can see where I'm going though. We've got all sorts of interesting stuff. Oh, I like this. You get a yoga mat and yoga mat cleaner. That's a good bundle. I was recently looking at school supplies and people have started putting face masks in their school supply bundles, which is a great idea. So good way to differentiate yourself and make something stand out. Where'd we go? So this one, we'll copy this title and take a look at it if we can find this cleaner. A lot of these cleaners I'll find at, Ace Hardware, straight from the website. I've ordered from their website before. They pack it pretty well. $3.99 here, and it is selling for $13.92. That is one that I would go and investigate the sale price, see if the margins are there. This is going to be a little bit more expensive on the fees because it's heavier and it's a liquid. So $4 into $14. See if that $10 margin has enough for Amazon fees and to make you profit. To do that, we would just click this, go over, here we go. Search this product up, see how profitable it is. Number of sellers, 3, 2 are FBA. We've got our fees down here, $5, $6, $7. Shipping, we're going to count as 50 cents, and we found it for basically $4 on the Meyer's website. You're going to make $2.40, ROI of 60%. So we found another good one here. Give you guys some good ideas. Oh, Inventory Lab just emailed. They're going to be doing some updates. This is the one that I really liked, though. $17.76. We've got Meyer's Lavender Scent, 32 ounce. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Plug that in. Pops up here. Oh boy, it's $8.99 over at Target. Yeah, you'd have to do a some sort of sale. But Target does run some sales sometimes. Buy one, get ones, etc. This would not be good. You're not going to take, 9 and 9 is 18. It's the same price over on Amazon. So you would need to find this on a pretty significant sale. Let's just kill that page. Go back over here. We're going to kill that. This was no longer available. No longer available. Ooh, we got one. Mark Anthony. That's a brand I've really liked. Sells good hair products. I don't think I've ever used it, but I've sold it. There's a lot of things I've sold, but I haven't used. So Mark Anthony, what are we going for over here? $7.99, and it's going for $5.59 over on Ulta. So obviously not a good find. A lot of times when I was first sourcing, I'd be like, pooey, and then shut it down and move on. But now that I know better, and you can save. I could actually get it for $5.42 if I did my Ratukin 3% cash back. But now I will go down and I will look for any multi-packs and things going on. So we've got a hair detangler. This is a perfect example right here. Single pack for $15 or a double pack for $20. So if your VA finds this profitable, don't jump on that one because customers are going to see this as a much better deal. And this one's going to move a lot faster. I've had that happen a couple of times in my past. Looking for any multi-packs. Not seeing any multi-packs off the top of my head. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take Mark Anthony. Shoot, we'll just copy the whole darn thing. It's got a long title there. Type it into there and see what comes up with just an Amazon search. Not really seeing much of anything in terms of packs. Here we go. We've got, why are you giving your hair caffeine? I mean, I like caffeine, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if my hair needs caffeine. Some of these beauty products really boggle my mind. So somebody has put together the shampoo and conditioner pack. That's pretty good. That's a good common one you'll see out there. If we look at the rank, under 100,000 in beauty, that's really great. So it's got about a $28 sale price. Can we find this? So let's see. If we take just the title there, go pop it into Google. And we can find this one, the shampoo at Ulta for $5. Can we find the conditioner? Conditioner is also $5.59. So basically $11 for the bundle, and it's going for $26 over here. So that might be a good one to go plug into your calculator. Hope you guys are following. I hope I'm verbally saying it, going through here fast enough for you guys. I want to be slow enough so that it makes sense, but also I don't want to bore you all to death because a lot of this stuff you're going to just click right back and forth. And once you get the hang of it, I mean, you're just zooming around. So let's say we'll bump it up to $12 cost and we'll bump it up to $1 in shipping because it's a little on the heavy side. We got to add some bubble wrap, all that good stuff. We're going to make about $5 off of a $12 buy, making the ROI 41%. If it's got a little of complexity to it, that's when I'm just going to bump it up. So Ulta, yes, I get the 3% cash back. It's, it's a rough estimate. You're getting a rough estimate here. But if you do go plug it into Inventory Lab and you're keeping track of your inventory, you're going to want to really break down that cost, whether it was $11.52 or whatever. I don't ever add the Ratukin cash back to my Inventory Lab, just like Kohl's cash. I don't add that to my cost of goods calculations. Accounting can get a little rough when you are doing Amazon FBA. So this one is actually a pretty good one, and the initial find was not good, but we were able to find another good profitable item off of that. So sorry to those that are in there. Let's see here. Dime Savings is selling this. That's where I would go next. Okay, so we found one good thing. We're going to go scope out Dime Savings, see what else they are sourcing, and see if we can back source and find where they got this stuff. This Azteca clay, I bought that. I've used this a couple of times. It's not too bad. I don't like that you have to mix it up. Same with this. This was a VA find a long time ago that was profitable. Doesn't look too profitable at $6.90, but I do remember that from a VA list, OA list a while ago. I've tried that too. I had a customer damage return. It was terrible. Oh my God, it ripped my skin off. It didn't take any hair at all. We've got a Crayola washable paint. That's something you may want to look out for. I'm sure you could find that at a Target, Walmart, grocery store on clearance. So note to self, keep that. We've got some Degree deodorant. I've sold a lot of deodorant. Not my favorite thing to sell, But if you are into couponing, this would be a good one to kind of keep an eye out for, because I bet you could get 6 of those for about maybe $6 to $10 if you stack up your coupons and rebates and stuff. Barkeeper's Friends, amazing stuff on your pots. Usually the stuff that I really like, I often source as well. So Barkeeper Friends, let's see here. This I know I've seen at a Lowe's, Home Depot, maybe even Safeway. Home Depot and Lowe's, there it is, $2.18. So we'll just say $5 buy price, $12 sell price, and it's got an amazing rank there if you guys saw that. If we go over here, let's say we can get it into Amazon for about $5. Searching. We'll just say shipping is 50 cents. We're going to do $5. We can calculate it out here. We're going to lose money. Not so good. So we've got $1.59 over here on Ace. So if we got it at Ace Hardware, let's see here, that'd be $3.20. We can go back to here, change this to $3.20. I also am part of the Ace Rewards. So every once in a while I get a discount or whatnot. If we went over to Ace and got it for $3.20, we now have a 48% ROI. We'd be making $1.50 a bottle. Now, while the numbers look okay, is this something that we want to get? I'm not going to go out of my way to drive over to Ace to pick up this find to make $1.50. That's a lot of work for not a whole lot. However, you start working with these stores and you talk with the manager and you order a case, or you find this a wholesale product, that we can then be talking. Because if I sent in 100 of these a month and was making $1.50, we're now talking about $150 profit per month. That's sustainable, because if you looked at that rank, it sells, and putting this 2-pack together would not be that difficult if you did it in mass. So how are we going to find a wholesale person or wholesale opportunities? Let me get rid of all my freaking keywords I use for other stuff. So we've got Ace right here. My Ace is pretty friendly. You could probably work out a deal with the owner right there. But how I would find a wholesaler, let's see here, Barkeeper's Friend. I just type in wholesale. Oh my gosh, if I can type. Now we can find it over on Uline. We're going to open that. We've got Supply Leader. I don't know who any of these people are. I'm not familiar with them. We could get a case for $36. How much is in a case? I'm going to guess 12. It doesn't say. Why doesn't it say? Oh, case 12 right there. So that's still a little too much. 36 divided by 12 should be $3 a piece. We need it cheaper than that. Ace is getting it cheaper. How do we get it? Oh, we've got it right here on this website. Request wholesale pricing. Retail price $4.99. So there we go. We've got a wholesale lead for Barkeeper's Friend off of a lead that we started. Hold on. Let's kill some things here so I don't get confused. We started with Myers Cleaning Products. We found Barkeeper's Friends off of just a recommendation. We searched it on the web and found it over on Ace for $1.49. We added wholesale to the price and came up with a wholesale opportunity for this product. That's how you work the system, folks. You can spend your tail. These VA sheets, could be very, it's like life. I very much look at life with a glass half full type of attitude. And if you're going to buy these VA lists and just go off of these, you're going to have glass half empty all day long. And it's going to be very frustrating. But if you use it to then find leads, I guarantee you every single day you will find something to buy, or you will find a wholesale lead. Now, I'm going to go ahead and apply for this one, not with y'all right here, because you have to put in an enormous amount of information. But quit. Oh, my God. Quit popping up. What? I want to be able to get to the end of the site. Okay, these people are pissing me off. Every time I scroll down to do the contact information, it is doing things. So let's go to sign in over here. Create an account. All right, looks like I just need to do that. So we will have to do this one offline because I'm not going to enter in all my information with you guys. So I will keep those ones open, or actually I'm just going to throw that over on the other screen and then we can throw things down. If you guys need that, I can pop that into the comments. There you go. All right, shut that down, shut that down, shut that down. We're almost done with our finds for the day. We'll do a couple more here and then I got to get to work. Next one up, Mark Anthony, Strictly Curls. Yeah, I probably ought to do something with my hair. I've been throwing it up every day, but I'm home alone. It was kind of nice. That's why I'm doing a live video. My daughter's on spring break. She's out of town. It's good times. So we've got Strictly Curls, Curl Envy, Perfect Curls thing. Go over here. It's going for $11. So if we do our search just based off that, we've got a $5.59 buy price. Go over here, clear, look it up. And you can do any sort of calculator. You need to have a calculator of some sort, though. They will show it on the list. It should be roughly the same. Let's see here. We've got a 13% ROI. What was this one? Mark Anthony. This one. Going to highlight it. I don't know if you guys can see that. It went down to $4.68 when this list was pulled. It was going for $13.86. The FBA fee was $5.28, and purchase with tax $5.01. That was something that I recommended putting in here, because I said in my area I pay 10% tax. So finding me the base price and things that are at 30% ROI, the low end, are all kind of a no-go, because once I put in tax and shipping, they don't have any profit. So make sure you are communicating that with your VAs in your sheets. So the profit per item was $3.57. So let's see here. The note here is item doesn't match. What didn't match? We've got size 6 ounce. This is important to, especially if you're doing any sort of beauty or food. You got to match up the exact product. We've got 6 ounce there. Don't know. If we blow it up, we've got 8.3 ounces. Definitely a red flag. You cannot sell a 6 ounce to somebody expecting 8.3 ounces. So that would be a big red flag. But let's go look at this a little bit more. We've got another listing right here that looks similar. We got a 2-pack. This is the 6 ounce. It is going for $14.19. How much was it? $5. So I can tell you right now that's not going to be profitable to spend $11 to have a $14 sale price. We don't need the calculator to tell us that's a bad deal. It used to be going for $19.96, so it might have been good if you had looked at it back in February. And this is why you don't want to go in deep. One, Amazon is on this listing, so you got to be, I don't want to say, I will go on listings with Amazon all day long, but I do keep it in mind and it affects my sourcing, etc. So Amazon was on here for $19.99. If we had that deal over on Ulta here for $5.59, that could have been worth it. But Amazon then tanked the price down to $14. So if your profit margin was $3 to $5, you would have lost it just right there on that day. What was that? March 7th, it looks like. And that happens. That's why you go wide, not deep on any of these purchases. So you can look down here. We've got some hair care. I like this brand too right here, Shea Moisture Smoothie stuff. Mark Anthony's good. These blonde curly things I see go on sale right around this time in the Safeway when everybody's, trying to go out and spend some time getting ready for vacations. They want their hair to brighten up or whatever. I'm hoping we have some travel this summer with the COVID and whatnot. I have some friends who are starting to travel. We're starting to travel a little bit ourselves. My husband and daughter are down in Vegas doing some family stuff. So we are holding down the fort here. Another thing, sold and looked at by Amazon. We can see if Amazon shares it though. Let's see here. We go to data, buy box statistics. Come on, computer, load. All right. Looks like Amazon and Mark Anthony sell this. So probably wouldn't jump on this listing anyways if you're competing with both the brand owner and Amazon. I'd stay away from that. Find something else to go sell. Last thing they had, this one did not show up in Amazon. It was Thorn Research. This is the iHerb. I've bought and sold some things from them. It's not my favorite store, but you can do it. I don't know if it's good for ungating. If anybody knows if this is a good store for ungating, let me know. And we can do a little bit of information about that too if you guys are interested. Go over here to Amazon. Do a little search. There we go. Wow. Is that the same product for 55? 31 for a 60 count. We've got 31 for a 60 count, 55 for 120. And here we've got, 120. So it's going for about the same price. It's not anything amazing going on there. Let's see what else they have. Maybe we can find a little bit of something to get ungated with or make it worth our while. We've got grocery. Let's go to grocery. Spices. Spices are kind of the easiest, cheapest thing to get ungated with. I would do Frontier Co-op. I know Frontier Co-op invoices work. I don't know if iHerb works, but it is, something you could try out, I guess, if you're looking for health and beauty items. So I just went to spices. I don't want it featured. I want priced low to high. I want to find the cheapest thing I can sell over on Amazon to get that purchase order so that I can, get ungated for the product. So we've got a core French onion soup mix. We'll just grab that one since it's the cheapest. No, we're not. We're going to have to click on it. Okay. So we've got this one. It's $2 a count. I'm going to guess that it's going to be a multi-pack over on Amazon because nobody wants to buy just one herb packet, right? Well, we got French onion mix. Oh, we've got leek and we've got vegetable. French onion in the title. Oh, here we go. So we've got a French onion mix there, French onion mix there, French onion mix there. Pack of 12, pack of 6, pack of 1. Okay, so for ungating purposes, we want to get the cheapest deal possible, right, for ungating. If I were selling this product, you'd want to do the 12-pack here because of rank. This one's moving 12,000 in grocery. These guys are pretty dead. Over 200 in grocery, not so much. So let's say you wanted to ungate in this and you wanted to sell the product. We'll just click on that one for S's and G's here. We got Rich says a question. Do you have a brand on Amazon thus allowing you to get ungated in more? Thus allowing you to get ungated in more than most who don't. Do I have a brand? I have a brand. It has nothing to do with ungating though. When you ungate in other people's brands, it's going to go, if you get automatically approved, that's based off of your performance history. And sometimes you'll never get it off of your performance history. That's just a fact. The brand wants to see you submit invoices. It's however the brand sets it up. So Core, this company Core, would go to Amazon and say, we want to lock down our brand. We either want like invoices required or nobody selling it. And if they want nobody selling it, they ain't going to take any applications. If they say they just want, what do you call it? They want invoices. That's the process I'm working through right this second. So on this one in particular, this is a 12-pack, and we would need to get 10 of them. So then you've got 10 times 12, and it was $2 a piece. You'd be looking at quite a bit of purchasing. So that's why the single, if we were just ungating in this one, you would want the single. And basically, you're going to eat the cost. You're not going to send it in. You're not going to make any money off of this. You're buying it for $2. It sells for $1.99. You might have some other FBA sellers over here. Yeah, if they're selling it for $4.58. You're not making any money off of this. So, you know what I'd do? I'd put this with some sour cream and get some chips, and bring it to the barbecues over the summer. You're not going to make some money off of that. Rich is commenting again, I don't have a brand. I thought it helped getting ungating from what I've heard. No idea. I don't think so. I've never heard that. I have been selling since 16 and had a lot of sales, but certain categories like music, movies, Starbucks never let you in. Still sell grocery, but looking. Starbucks just locked down music and movies. There is a website. Crud. Hold on. Let me look it up real quick. I think. Crud. That's why I got to take it off the screen. Not sure if it's going to work. I had it in my videos too. Oh my God. I just got an email from them the other day too. So I'll have to go to one of my ungating videos, and I have a contact for DVDs. The unfortunate thing, though, is the minimum is going to be a couple grand, which is ridiculous. Not ridiculous. When I talked to my rep, he's like, yeah, everybody and their mom is using this to ungate in DVDs. So we upped the minimum to like $1,000 purchase. And so it's doable. And I have the link for that in my videos somewhere. I think it's an OA video or something like that. I don't want to spend all this time trying to think of what it is or trying to find it. You're just go do some searching, and I have the links there. Thank you so much. I will check it out. Okay, great. All right, back to this one. If you wanted to make a profit, you're going to spend $240 on this one. Maybe it is profitable. I'm going to search this product at a 12-pack, $2 a piece. That's going to be a $24 buy price. Come on, computer. You can do it. Oh my gosh. Why does it take so long to look up French onion mix? All right. Buy price, $12. Calculate that out. You actually make $5 off of that. So that's not too bad. You have to get 10. $5 times 10 packs. You're going to have to show Amazon that you bought 10 of them, and that's the ASIN. You would make $50. So you could either, if you have the capital to get in on this one, that'd be great. You can do that. If you don't have the capital and you just want to spend $24, then you can apply for this one. In your application to Amazon, you're going to go to add a product. You're going to take this ASIN, and then on that apply button, you're going to hit the apply button, and then you're going to upload your invoice showing that this product, the name, the product, everything matches up with whatever you're trying to get ungated with. In this case, it would be either this listing or this listing, depending on how you want to go do that. All right. That is it. Let's go back here. We're going to get out of recipes. It's the same thing with Frontier Co-op for grocery. I have all of those. Yeah, I have all of them in one of my videos. Maybe I can do it over here. Let's see here. Just take me a few seconds. This is the time to pop any questions you have down below while I'm looking this up really quick. I'm not going to go through all of these items. I mean, we could sit here and source all day. That's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the time. I love it. I love clicking and looking and finding things. I also, as I've bought these OA lists, I have taken the names of the stores and made myself a little shopping list on who's good and what's good, etc. Now, every once in a while, they will put in some sort of source. Let's see here. What is this? Believe Makeup. Never heard of them. Where is open links? And you'll get something like that. Yeah, it's not even available anymore. So this was a trash website. Tactical arbitrage, every once in a while, it will pick up somebody's bad website. And I've had my credit card information stolen at least 2 times, if not way more than that, because I have sourced or clicked on or made an order with a bad place. Let's try this one. Morph brushes. I'm not familiar with this one. If you're just starting off, it's probably best to stick with stick with places you're familiar with. If you aren't, let's see here. Let's try this one out. We've got morphe.com. We're going to say, I'm going to copy just that. Go like this, type in reviews. And if you get a whole bunch of like site reviews, you want to look at the site reviews. 3 stars, you're going to go down to the comments and you're going to see what the comments are. If it says terrible customer service, okay, well, maybe a lot of places do. Everybody has a terrible customer service ding in their life. I do. I mean, I know people are pissed off with some of the things, and there's been bad customers too. But what you're looking for is like, did they take the money and run? That's what you're looking for. So if you're curious about whatever, remember, go to Google, type in the whatever the website name and reviews, and take a look and see if there's any giant red flags going on. Almost pulled it over here on the other side. Maybe. There we go. Found it. All right. Can I share that with you guys? Don't see any reason why not to. This is the websites that I use or have. The only website that I have used myself for ungating is EE Distribution and Shepherd's. Shepherd's isn't on here, but Shepherd's is another website that you can get toy invoices for ungating, and these are the websites that I have used. So go ahead and pause the video. I will try and put them down in the description here as well today, but this is the one, DVDs. So copy that, go over here, paste. They have told me that there's invoices will work for Amazon, but because of the high demand, they're requesting an insane buy purchase amount. But same thing, if we were sourcing for ungating, let's see here if they have the selection. We want to get ungated in DVDs, Blu-rays. I think you have to log in. I'm not sure. Extensive movie catalog. Yeah, I think you have to log in and make an account and stuff to see what their items are. But you're going to do the same thing. You're going to source the cheapest item possible, get that invoice. It has to match up with the one you want to get applying for, right? And then use that invoice to get into it. I've seen a couple people who get their invoice and they're like, oh, I didn't need to do that. I was ungated in this one. I need one for something else. Well, then you got to do another purchase. Oops, hold on. We're gonna put that in the link down below after I get this done. All right. Any other questions we've got here? Rich says, what is my favorite category to sell in? Oh boy. Oh, I sell in a lot of them. I love clothes. Clothes is really good. Office supplies are really good. Toys are really good. Grocery is sustainable. I'm looking for mostly now going forward wholesale items and things that I can bundle up and not have quite as much competition. And I want things that I can sustainably sell X amount per month. So that's what I've been looking at in my business is how many do I sell per month and just reordering that, because then I don't have to keep doing all this searching because it's exhausting. It's exhausting going through and finding new finds and then keeping up on those finds. I have an extensive list of replens that I do, and every month I have to take more off my replen list and find more items. Does Frontier Co-op work for topical ungating? I think it does. I have heard it does. So check it out. I have heard hand sanitizer. There's a hand sanitizer on Frontier Co-op. We can look at that real quick. I've got a few more minutes. And then Rich also says, also sometimes people don't realize it's just a matter of requesting to be ungated. Yeah, so definitely apply and see if you can. Go through your applications and stuff. And sometimes just give it some time. Let's see if we can go to Frontier Co-op. Sometimes you just got to give it some time, get your account matured up. and you'll get ungated. You don't want to start off with these more complicated brands. Amazon locks them down for a reason. It's because they have all sorts of additional things you need to do, such as expiration date, different packing. There's meltables in the summer. So if you're just starting out, Amazon's overwhelming. There's a lot of rules to go over, right? Don't start off and make it more complicated. Get the basics down first. Come on, personal care. Hello. Let's go. So we've got personal care. Oh, it looked like crystal meth to me for a second. I'm like, if Frontier Co-op is selling crystal meth, we've gone a whole new level that I wasn't aware of. All right, relevance, order by, no, I want, what filters do we got? Let's go to, no, we wanted something that's in health, right? Let's close, close, close. We're going to open up Amazon. The idea is to find something cheap that is in the category that we need to get ungated for over in Amazon, right? Now, why can't I sort by price? That's not fair, Frontier Co-op. What did I say? Hand sanitizer. So let's just type in sanitizer. Did I spell that right? I'm a terrible speller. Type in hand. Does hand get me anything? Got gloves. No, none of those are going to be health and beauty. Let's scroll down here. Gosh, I really thought it did have health and personal care, supplements. Let's go to personal care. Maybe that will get us what we want. What is methanol crystals? We're going to look at that. We've got a chamomile gin fizz. All of this looks like, oh, okay. Bath salts. Bath salts might do it. We got petals. Are petals for your bath or for cooking? I don't understand. I mean, I've grown herbs and flowers to eat, but I don't really bathe with them because they clog up the tub, right? Okay, Frontier Co-op mineral bath salts, 1 pound. I leave out the period because sometimes that messes things up, but let's see if it's over here. No, I'm not seeing Frontier Co-op's brand. Somebody is sending me something. Not important stuff. No, that did not come up. What else do we got? Let's see if the crystal meth comes up. Methanol crystals. Methanol crystals for breathing. Aha! We got one. Let's see what category. What category are you in? So we've got a 1/2 pound bulk of the meth stuff. We've got it for $58 there, $36 there. That'd be quite a loss. You're going to want to find something a little cheaper. That's an expensive ungate right there. What was I finding? I don't see what the group is. All right, you'd have to go to add a product and see if it hits the right group. Let's do one more, and then I see some extra questions coming up. Let's do fresh green powder. Sure. Frontier Co-op. French red powder. Was it French? Well, you get the idea. There's not really much to be made over there. I would go to lotuslights.com. Honestly, I think that would be a better for ungating with Frontier Co-op. I don't see a whole lot of things. They do have a wholesale site too, so you may want to click on the wholesale site to go that route. You can get it off the regular site, get the ungating paperwork and whatnot, but if you're going to do it, you may as well do a wholesale site, save some money. You won't have to pay taxes on your item, and you probably will get a little bit better price. All right, back to questions. Let's see here. What do we got over here? So going back up to Amanda, does Frontier Co-op sell for topical ungating? Probably, but you got to do a little bit of research. I would go to Lotus Lights. Sometimes people don't realize it's just a matter of being ungated. We talked about that. Also, don't forget the ability to sell FBM. Yes, exactly. Sell FBM, especially if it's going to be a topical type of thing like hand sanitizer. This is going to be hazmat. So in order to ship this into Amazon, you have to pay for the shipping yourself. So you got to make it worth your while to ship in a hazardous item. But if you do FBM and sell directly to your customers, you're going to probably do a little bit better in the margins when you factor in all the shipping. I still send hazardous items in, but it's an extra program. You have to be approved to sell hazardous items and stuff. Is there a way to see if an item is hazmat when scanning? Yes, scan it with your phone. If you go to your Amazon app, I don't think I can really show you guys, but I don't think this is going to come up either. No, it's not coming up. But in your Amazon seller app, you would scan it and it will give you a little red. You got to have the notifications turned on. Make sure your notifications to warn you if it's hazmat are turned on, and it will give you a red circle with a line in it, and that will let you know that it is hazardous. On the computer sourcing, I don't think it does. Just know anything with alcohol or anything under pressure is going to be hazmat. So if you're looking at perfumes, anything perfumes, body sprays, anything like that, that is going to be a spray, is going to be hazmat. Sorry, the question was a bit off topic. No, that's not off topic. That's something you need to know if you're going to source to get ungated with something, especially for health and beauty. You'll find that, and maybe you found a good sanitizing solution or body spray or something that will get you ungated for something. But do know that you may not be able to ship it into FBA or ship it in very well to FBA. Same goes with ungating in food. Come April 15th, we've got 6 more days till meltable season starts, and you're not going to be able to send it into FBA. So if you're trying to get ungated and or sourcing, online sourcing, and you're sourcing meltables, like a lot of those vitamins, any vitamin gummy, you can't sell that over the summer. So you need to know that. Your VAs need to know that. Your OA list needs to know that. And you want to have an alternative. So my alternatives are FBM, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, anything like that. I am new to Amazon and just got ungated in topicals, but I'm still gated in a lot of brands. I have to do my work for Amazon to give me the key to the kingdom. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And if you are gated in a category and a brand, you can use that invoice for both. So if you're trying to get ungated in toys and also Hasbro, buy 10 Hasbro toys and get ungated for the toy category and then use it to get ungated for the brand. That you can use for both of those, and even ASIN level if you're also gated in the ASIN level. But usually you just see people doing it for category and then brand. Rich says, I'm still selling meltables and selling FBM, but once temps rise, I'll be done. I'm not. I'm gearing up to sell meltables all year round. I have bought thermal labels, ice packs. I have storage geared up, but my items aren't like really bad meltables. They're kind of on that cusp of they can't sit in the UPS truck for 2 days at 120 degrees, but normal quick shipping should be fine for them. So I'm going to try that out this summer, and already gearing up for Halloween candy because the meltable season goes to October 15th or something. So trying to come up with a plan to sell Halloween candy September and the beginning of October, and what that's going to look like. Make sure I have supplies, which I don't know how to convey that. I get sent some information, y'all, and sometimes it's great information, and I totally share it with you if I can. Yeah, meltable chocolate. Chocolate's so good. I do chocolate up until like June. After June, then it really gets troublesome. So somebody mentioned that shipping supplies were heavily impacted with the Suez Canal problem. Now, I don't know how true that is. I haven't done any research. They just messaged me and they said there was going to be a price hike with shipping supplies coming up because of that debacle, supply and demand, etc. So you may want to order extra shipping supplies. I don't know. I take those types of tips with a grain of salt because maybe they have some very good insider information and that's amazing to know. But maybe it's not as accurate or going to affect me quite as much as it may. But they say pricing for shipping supplies is going to go up. So in turn, I'm going to just make sure I'm stocked up on everything. I usually am. CW says, I got Burt's Bees mask and Amazon ungated me in topicals. That would not ungate me in Burt's Bees. Yeah, Burt's Bees is a hard one to get into, but it's not impossible. There are suppliers out there. Let me go to Lotus Lights really quick. Let me see if Burt's Bees is on there. Add my screen. Oh, wrong one. That's some sort of Lotus Lights for your house. That's like chandeliers and stuff. Wrong one. We want the beauty. Lotus Lights. Let's type in beauty. Oh my gosh, I have the link right over here. I'm so dumb sometimes. Lotuslight.com. Time to get moving. There we go. Oop, and my dogs are going off. We got some Burt's Bees over here. Log in for wholesale prices. So, yep. Okay. I got to cut this video because something's getting delivered. Exciting times. Take care, guys. I enjoyed having you all with me today. And I hope you guys are learning from this. And if you have anything to comment or share, leave it down below. Talk to you later.